Hello and welcome to another edition of Infinite Dirty Talks with your host, Wilson. And today we're going to talk about the submersible. Yes, I'm going to delve into several areas of it because I'm a former teacher and I used to love to teach topics like this to K through 12 students and sometimes in my life skills class to adults. But I and one of my relatives, we both like marine life. And I have one cousin, her son, he is a scuba diver. So that's why this particular topic meant so much to me. And I'm hoping that today that I'll be able to provide information so people will use it for their future, okay? And they can share with their family and their friends or just in conversation or in your class. Because there are some teachers that are very good science teachers and they love to hear feedback from public events such as this one. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And without any further interruption, we're going to go right into one of my main people that I took down the information for. I thought he would be better to start it off with. Number one is because he already been to one of the expeditions and he put it on camera so people can see it. He said when he first heard about the second expedition, the one that he went through, he said he wanted to contribute. So that's why I said that I would go ahead and use his. Now, if you really want to know more, just stick with us and we'll bring you as much as we can.
My experience of Mission 3 just a few weeks ago, and if my dive wasn't canceled, it could have been me inside that submarine today. This is a picture taken of Stock and Rush and I, the owner of Ocean Gate Expeditions, as I was weighing in for our sub dive for the day. In my hand, I have a chocolate chip cookie, 2 peanut butter jelly sandwiches, and of course my camera equipment so I can record and document my experience in the submersible. What you're about to watch is footage from Mission 3, days before the submersible went missing on Mission 5. It has taken place on the exact same ship, and I was also in the exact same submersible that is missing today. All the footage you're watching is either filmed by me or my beautiful girlfriend Kendall, who joined me for this adventure. For more behind the scenes footage, make sure you check out her social media. I'll have links to that in the description below. Let's start off this video as I originally intended. Please keep in mind there's a lot of smiles and a lot of laughs. We honestly had no idea what would happen in the days to come. So without further ado, let's start things off at my hometown of Columbus, Georgia, where we had a quick drive to Atlanta, Georgia, where we hopped on our first flight and landed in Toronto. Got the big camera, got my pillow, and we are ready to go for an amazing adventure, a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Kendall, you ready? Yep. Right,
did you hear me say once-in-a-lifetime adventure? And I think that's why a lot of people take these type of expeditions, because it's not just a risk. It's like something that a person is really into and they want to live it out in their lifetime. So let's go back into it.
I've never seen anything like this before.
He's showing us his accommodations where he's going to be staying.
My God. Yeah, what do you mean do we have a good view? Oh. That's the best thing I've ever had in my life.
They have a picturesque view of the ocean where they're going to be taken off at. That's where their room is. He's showing you his room. Okay, I'm going to move a little further because I have several people that have their own stories we want to tell too. So don't be afraid to ask me questions down below because I will be able to answer them for you. I do have some information from taking classes in my lifetime, so I can give you a little bit about it. I have, let's just say I've been on a ship before. I've also been on a yacht before. I've been on a just a tour. It was a tour boat that's in the city of where the it's a military town where my sister's relative, he took us once. I think that was my first time ever on a boat. And then I actually went on another large yacht. They travel around the world. They're more of a charity organization where they do charity work, and it docks right there in the south, I believe it's the southeast part of California. They dock there, and then they have expeditions, and then people come in and view the boat, and then if they want to donate, and they buy some of the things that's on there. And then I had another two more amusement park. I actually went in a submarine, so I actually know how it feels to go underwater. So that's some of the things we're going to find out today, and people are sharing their experiences. He's still showing us his cabin.
There's a bunch. This is a cool room. Let me show you guys this one. So here at Ocean Gate Expeditions, we have a few meetings in here, and there's also a bigger meeting room. But what's really special is this right here. Check it out. So a guy named PH actually took this photo of the Titanic. So you have the first half of the ship here, the second half over here. This is all the debris, and I mean, it's just ridiculous looking. It's crazy. It's a lot bigger than I thought. I thought, you know, it's all kind of confined, but it's really far apart. So I guess for reference, this little dot right here would be somewhat like what our submarine would look like underwater, and then in comparison to the big ship. And again, this is half, and then that's the other half way over there. But yeah, PH actually took that photo. I'm going to try to get PH to let me have that file so I can print out something and put it in my house, because that is really, really neat. Later on in the trip, I decided to ask PH if I could have that file so I could print it out for my home. I thought that would be really neat. And on top of that, I asked if I could have his signature. This is his signature, and I believe it could be his very last signature that he ever did. I didn't know PH for a long time, but he was a great friend to me for the time that I knew him, and I really appreciate that. I'll cherish this signature, and then also one of your photos that I'll hang in my house for my life. Definitely want one of those in the house. I gotta get PH to sign that or something. And then go from there. There's a total of 5 missions. We're mission number 3, but the first 2 missions, they weren't able to dive down on the Titanic due to weather conditions. And also the Titan, the submarine, I guess something happened when they were towing it back. A ghost net got wrapped around it, broke a lot of stuff. They're just double checking everything right now, making sure everything's safe. So when we do that big deep dive, our odds are in our favor, that's for sure. So it's awesome though. Beautiful land. We're in like a big bay. No one has gotten seasick yet. We've been on our medication that the doctor has prescribed us here on the boat, but it has made us super, super tired. So I feel like I just cannot keep my eyes open 9 times out of 10 throughout the whole day. So today is my last day taking the seasickness medicine. We'll see if that's gonna either help my situation or worsen it. But yeah, we're hanging in there. We're just gonna watch these guys do their thing. They'll come back up, and then I think tomorrow we're heading off to the Titanic, and I am so excited.
Yeah, so just the plan for today was to do an engineering dive, a test dive, to check out some of the systems. First, a controlled dive, so we'd have the sub on the platform, go underwater, everything checked out, the sub to leave the platform and go for a short dive here, kind of close to shore. We got partway through that process, everybody was loaded in the sub, domes closed, everybody's ready to go. And one of the computers, we've got 2 spheres, 2 computers that control a lot of the thrusters, and one of them was acting up a little bit. It was offline, they restarted it, came back online, but some of the functionality wasn't exactly.
We're going to move up a little bit. He's telling you about some of the
So there's a Titan submarine getting pulled alongside the ship.
Submersible.
They're doing some maintenance right now on the Titan. They want to bring it alongside the ship. That's why they're doing that right now. There's the owner right there. He's going to put the booze alongside on top so it doesn't get banged up. But look at this, y'all.
It's exciting if you're that type of person that you enjoy taking
in the middle of the
risks.
night, we started heading towards the Titanic, and I'll tell you right now, the weather was a bit rough. Throughout the next few days, the team worked on the submarine, and I also worked on a few videos to share on my YouTube channel. The waves are so big though, I could not concentrate because it was throwing us all across the room. So I had to close my laptop shortly after.
Taking classes in oceanography. I took a class, but I had a brother that loved exotic world under the ocean. So he and I both are too, and then I said before, one of my relatives, he's scuba. So they're in the room just sharing some time together before they go on. So now they're getting on.
Alright. Let's do that. We'll pass it over.
Yeah.
Hey, will someone grab that? Thank you, bud.
Hold it, hold,
Oh, shit,
hold.
sorry.
Wait, no, come for you. There you go.
Hey!
Yay!
There's a submarine right back there.
Take a look at it. I think leaving the platform.
Can I grab you first, man? Get to the platform.
Get this rope off your arm, good.
Okay.
Okay, they are sharing with you a lot of information about what's taking place prior to the third expedition. Like I said at the beginning, if you're just tuning in, there is a young man. I learned about him when I was doing my research to bring this to you and to some of my students that may have to watch this for a class assignment. I have an online teaching too. I'll tell you more about it at the end. But most of the people that are going on these expeditions are people that are very risk takers, and they're also fearless, and they have a love for marine life, or either they like to build, maybe they may be engineers. You never know. So he's going to be clearing up here in a minute, but I'll show you. They're on their way to get on the Submersible.
We're on a platform right now, about to get inside the submarine. It's getting real. Jeez. I'm a little nervous now, boys.
Okay, one just got in.
All right. Yeah.
Alright, here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. We're inside the submarine right now. You got the owner right back there, Stockton. That's the toilet.
Are you using that one?
Like food bag, a couple
Hopefully we don't have to use that.
water leaking in.
So they're about to close the door shut. It has to be closed, and there's no getting out.
Alright, guys. We're sealed. We're in here. Alright, we're inside and sealed in the submarine. I'm excited. First time in a submarine. It looks really cool in here, too. Doc, I like what you did with the place.
You should have seen my bonnet.
Yeah. Keep in mind what you're looking at right now is the exact same submersible that imploded and killed 5 people. And also, any footage you see of Stockton, of course, you know, he's passed away by now.
Tell them we're at 600 feet.
Titan is ready for dive. Stockton's like, hold on, everybody. I guess we're about to go head first like this.
They're ready to dive down or into the ocean.
We're doing it. Like, we are all upside down right now, you guys. Look at that. We're underwater.
They're in the water now.
So we're officially underwater in a submarine right now. 33 feet, I believe, right? 20,000 meters.
33 feet.
Ready for unlock. Or are we unlocked? Is he saying we are unlocked, or are we ready for unlock?
The outside
Yes, they give it
person is
okay.
making sure the
Give it
door is closed tight, and he's giving them the signal that he's leaving. He's a scuba diver slash some type of
He's going to go pull
specialist,
the mechanical
expedition
lock, and we're going to
specialist.
see how the pneumatic lock is doing. There's a chance we'll pop off.
Still no pings from the top side. Hey, Stockton, what are you using to control the submarine? You're locked in.
He's giving them the signal they're locked in. Okay, America, you have just heard one of the people that went on the third expedition of the Submersible, and I thought that was nice that he had the picture and he came forward to tell us his experience, because between his story and the 5 that just went down in the ocean and never returned, this will help people to understand. Now I'm going to switch gears, and we're going to let Mr. D.L. Hughley, one of my people that I listen to online, we're going to let his
Did you know that you can get 50
we're going to let his
$150,000
people to give us some information, and then we'll switch on and go to somebody else. Like I said, I've had experience too. I told you the different vessels that I have been a part of, because only people could talk about it is people that really have been there. Okay, here we go to DL's
Titanic
tour.
submarine. This story